higher our self-esteem, the more ambitious we tend to be, not necessarily in a career or financial sense, but in terms of what we hope to experience in life, emotionally, intellectually, creatively, spiritually. The lower our self-esteem, the less we aspire to, and the less we are likely to achieve. Either path tends to be self-reinforcing and self-perpetuating. Super interesting. I'm reading. It's the morning. What's up? Welcome to the video. I missed you guys. There we go. Today's gonna be a good day. I think we're gonna go to this Chipotle test kitchen. I think there's only one, like, in the world, and it's not far from where I live. And so we're gonna go there. They test new ingredients there. So I'm told there's queso, there's a few different things. Yeah, we're gonna go see what that's about. I know it looks like I haven't moved, but it's actually a few hours later. By the way, I'm putting hockey tape over this because everyone wears Nike hats now. I have, for the last 2.5 hours, been going to town on the Macros app and like scrubbing it to make little minor tweak type updates, change in word here and there, change in design, errors, things like that, and a few really cool changes. Like, I just didn't like what the app looked like when you hit log food, and now I do. And we're gonna make it happen. It's gonna be so sick. I'm really excited. In addition to that, and actually on a completely different, like, bigger picture level, so I've talked a lot about gratitude. I've talked a lot about, like, being lucky to be, like, the loving parents, the born in America, the opportunity, the, like, I'm feeling it. The polar opposite of that is not having water. The other day when I was like, something hit me, that was it. Because I take for granted water, 2015, year of the water. I just like it so much. And we get it for free, and we have infinite of it. And to think that it's like, I've done a little reading since, it's like 1 in 9 or 1 in 10 human beings on planet Earth don't have clean water is nuts. Like, 1 out of 9 people. And so what I want to do, not like today or tomorrow or in this week's vlogs or whatever, I want to raise lots of money and save lots of lives and, like, get water to lots of kids and families and everyone who doesn't have it, because I think it really matters and it feels like a good goal for me. So I'm gonna refine the thought, but I'm just sharing with you kind of where it's coming from. Yeah, raw, real raw. Ben's about to be done with yesterday's vlog. I'm gonna review it. Excited. Guys, want to know the biggest giveaway that someone doesn't watch the vlogs? When they DM me and they're like, Mike, what do you put in those smoothies? Every day. Right here. Cashew milk. Today we're going 2 bananas, half pint of raspberries, 3 scoops of protein. Blend. Enjoy. Look at that. Texture today is going to be insane. Guys, the texture here is insane. I don't know why it's so good, but it is. It literally tastes like a milkshake today. The cashew milk is better than the almond milk for texture and taste.
Oh, right.
33 pages in, guys. I'm just gonna make a strong recommendation of this book. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's kind of a dumb 6-second clip because it's like, well, why? Why are you recommending it? Why are you so into it? The reinforcement of self-esteem being derived from your actions being aligned with your values rather than being derived from so many other places it can be derived from. What you think you're supposed to do, what others expect you to do, how others react to what you do, but like really going inward and like making sure that your shit's in a row and that you're not making decisions for the wrong reasons. Like that's, I'm only 33 pages in, and it's actually somewhat, it's not a technical read, but he's a psychologist, and he's using like proper terms, and I'm just kind of interchanging them for one another. But that's the gist of the first chapter and a half. 'Tis called The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem by Nathaniel Brandon, 1994. We've just obtained one OMG Omega Bowl, which is a very overpriced salad. It's delicious. We're gonna go back to the apartment and eat it. Let's go. Spinach, arugula, salmon, tomato, cucumber, avocado, and dressing. And I'm gonna have a Lenny's and Larry's cookie after this. Not because the macros are good or because they're healthy, but the macros are good for something that tastes pretty much like a cookie with 16 protein, 12 fat, maybe 10 fat, like 50, 55 carb. Guys, look, it's Doug Polk. Hello, Doug. Let's go real talk for a minute here, because I think a lot of you, especially you new people to the channel, guys and girls, men and women's, think that I am like incredibly self-confident and like think very highly of myself, even to the point where I'm arrogant, many of you I'm sure think, which isn't the case at all. Like, not now and not historically either. Reading this book and getting technical definitions, so self-esteem is a combination of 2 things. One is self-efficacy, or one's ability to get shit done, which is also known as competence. And the other component is called self-respect. Self-respect is one's ability to actually like yourself. Seeing it broken out like that makes so much sense to me, especially for those of you who follow Gary, previous client, Gary Vaynerchuk. He's so big on self-esteem, talking about it being the ultimate drug. He has it, and that's why he's yada yada, like just huge on it. To see it broken out like that in this book, and to be able to look back on my life and be like, I lacked both components for a long time. At some point, I turned on the self-efficacy, and whether that was a reaction, a motivation out of a lack of the other, there were other reasons. There was like, I wasn't bullied. I wasn't like, I had a good upbringing, but like I was picked on, middle school, high school, and that was fuel for accomplishment, for like scrapping together, getting cut from a hockey program, to going to the state tournament my senior year and being on varsity, from like a post-college breakup with a girl that led to, fuck this, I'm quitting my accounting job, I'm doing whatever it takes, I'm grinding my face off, I'm building this business, I'm moving wherever I gotta go. The self-efficacy that I have developed over the years isn't always pretty. It's not always sexy. It's not always noble. It's often not noble. It's a lot of like, prove people wrong, chip on my shoulder, which is interesting because it's a component of self-esteem. Like, you have low self-esteem, how can you walk down the middle of Broadway and with a camera guy and talk about this and do a one take on butts and upload it to Facebook, like if you didn't, but it's the self-efficacy part of it. The other side of it, the like self-respect, it's not great. And like, I'm not gonna air out shit. I don't expect you to be interested in that. I don't have any interest in going there. We all have our issues. Everyone's fighting a battle inside. Just remember that. And I'm not saying like remember that in your daily lives. Remember that in your interactions with other humans, with family members, even with people close to you. You think you might know a lot about them, maybe you don't. Try to approach human interactions with love rather than fear. What can I do to help? With the stranger is my friend, with if you're in a bad neighborhood, it's late at night, like don't. But look at people in that positive light, and try to give the benefit of the doubt, because I think it just comes back to you, in my experience. Anyway, I'm very excited to read the rest of this book. I'm gonna hit some emails. Benedict is getting back from his workout shortly. It's been a good day. Year of the Micros, baby. 2017. Hit the like button for the Year of the Micros, 2017. See you in that clip. Guys, we are going to the greatest restaurant in New York City, but not just any version of the greatest restaurant in New York City. We're going to a special once in the entire world. This is literally their only test kitchen. We're going to get Chipotle, queso, and if we get food poisoning, we get food poisoning. But I got a strong immune system. How about you, bro?
Yeah, very strong.
Let's go. We're sinking these in. Chipotle is very high in sodium. Take one. Take one. I got one too. We're sneaking it in. Looking out for your electrolyte balance. The only Chipotle test kitchen in the world, and it's like not bar. All right, guys, first bite. Let's go. We got half chicken, half carnitas. It's fine. I don't really like queso that much. It's kind of... It's weird because it's like all the same flavors with one extra. Good. Good addition. This dairy-free coconut froyo from Pinkberry just makes me so happy. It really does. I'm very tired. I'm about to have some Honey Nut Cheerios, banana, go to sleep. If you watched this far, I appreciate you watching. I think we had some good talks today. Have a good night.